Well, welcome back, y'all. Today we are down in Arkansas. I'm in Northwest Arkansas at Devil's Den State Park. You can see the truck there. And I'm staying in this cabin. My wife and I have been on the road for a few days, but now we are here at this gorgeous state park with these really sweet cabins, old school cabins behind us. And just out of dumb luck, we're at one of the original cabins that was used as an office building that we're staying in. And there's a sign out here about it, so I'll read that to you guys. So you can see right over yonder. It says, "Before you are two of the 16 cabins built by the Civilian Conservation Corps between 1935 and 1942. A 17th was under construction when the camp was disbanded. Over the years, 2 cabins burned and were rebuilt on their original foundations. In the 1970s, the cabins underwent extensive remodeling to include heating, air conditioning, and kitchens. Some of the original cabins had kitchens, but it says down here on the bottom, Cabin 17 when it was used as the Civilian Conservation Corps headquarters." You can see that right there. And there's dude sitting right in front of that cabin. We actually showed up last night, hung out. There's a gorgeous fireplace inside that we used. We'll light that up again tonight. But they're in a burn ban here, so we can't have a fire outside, which is kind of a bummer. But I'll read you a little bit more. The sun has been blocked. It's a 2,500 acre park in Washington County near West Fork, Arkansas. The park was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps beginning in 1933, and Devil's Den Park is in the Lee Creek Valley of the Boston Mountains, which are on the southwestern part of the Ozarks. And there's a bunch of cool stuff here. There are caves all over, but the caves have been closed since I believe like 2010. Something to do with a disease the bats have. And we can't go into any of those. But there's some trails around. We might take a little bit of a hike today. And we're going to take the truck for a drive, go check out some of the scenic overlooks and things like that. But I'll show you guys the cabin here. Like I said, we came last night. It's kind of dark in here. There you go. Got a little kitchenette over there. It's kind of cool. It kind of goes down. Bed. Flip out couch. You do got TV in here. It's got dish. And then there's the fireplace. Nice big fireplace there. And a little bathroom down here with a shower and all that stuff. So overall, not a bad park. I'm excited to go kind of do some exploring. Already sipping on some coffee here this morning. And yeah, we're gonna go check out the sights, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, y'all, we're in the rig. We're headed up to what's called the CCC Overlook. So must be the Civilian Conservation Corps. It's kind of on the road out of the park, but we're crossing over Lee Creek, which surrounds this area, or which runs right through the park. And there's a cool waterfall and stuff that we'll take a hike down to also. But I want to go check out this overlook first. It should be pretty interesting. Cool structure, y'all. It's been here for a long time. walk out behind over yonder and look at this view. I'm sure it doesn't translate to the camera at all. But it goes way down, and then we're on a cabin on the other side. I can almost see the bridge down there. It's gorgeous. It's kind of hazy. Oh, there's another bridge way over yonder that way. That's the bridge down there, right in that area. And the park office is over there. I know that's probably basically impossible for you guys to see, but this is gorgeous. What do you think? Yeah. There's another little rocky bluff right here. We'll see if we can maybe check out the edge of that one. Definitely not wearing the hiking shoes today, so gotta be careful not to slip and fall. Slip, trips, and falls are dangerous. There we go. I gotta say that's maybe 75 feet to where that tree is right there. Yeah, and there's like, I don't know, almost looks like some ruins around here too. But as we were driving up, I looked over and I could see a cave. But yeah, all the caves are closed. I think there's one outside of the park that there's a small chance we might be able to get to. But I'll have to look that up. But yeah, this is cool. You can kind of see how it goes down right here, and you know, you got your mountain ranges. It's a whole lot different than, you know, the Colorado mountains and whatnot that I'm used to seeing, but spectacular nonetheless. It would be really nice to see this, like when the trees are covered in leaves and whatnot. Definitely have to make it back down here to Arkansas. Alright, I better not fall off this cliff. We're kind of driving back down. You can see there's a couple little, like, these are tent sites right here. You can park here. There is a big RV campground also. Those look kind of nice. And then there's more camping down here. There's horse trails. We've already seen people on horses. It was surprisingly busy. There was probably, I don't know, at least 75 campers down there.
Probably, yeah.
So it must be a really popular park. I mean, it is gorgeous. There's people hiking and stuff all over the place. But we're gonna drive a little farther down and check out one of the other campsites, and then there's this pretty sweet waterfall down here we're gonna have to stop and look at. Here's some camping cabins. So I'm guessing these right here, like, they don't have full kitchens and stuff like that, but they do have air conditioning and heating on them, it looks like, and then you have a shower house right there. It wouldn't be terrible to stay in. Got some ledges up here. So we've made it down to another campground. This one is much less busy, but I believe it's because none of these have electrical, so there isn't a bunch of RVs back here. We've got some overlanders, boy. Yeah, this is a nice area. Like stone picnic tables and stuff. It's neat. At least the safety police haven't completely taken over. But this is gorgeous. So there's Devil's Den Lake. Oh, and there's some information, I guess, maybe just plaques out here. And like an original big stone and rock dam. So, stuff about the just names of people in the CCC, I guess. That was from 1994. And then a bunch more names from everybody. It's neat that they just let you walk across it too. Ooh, I can see some tiny little bass in there. It's cool, the water's like super green. And there's another little walking bridge down there we'll check out too, but our cabin is like right up there. We can hear this as we're sitting out front of our cabin. I think I gotta go walk across the waterfall, right? We're gonna get our shoes wet. It'll be worth it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna get my shoes all ruined, but worth it, right? Alright, well I better get back before I fall. Got my shoes all wet. It's alright. Alrighty, y'all, we made it back to the cabin. It's about lunchtime. We just picked up a sandwich from the store last night. We don't have anything to cook for dinner, so we're gonna have to run back to town to grab something. But we've got just a turkey cheddar sub. We're gonna smash that. We've got some sour cream and onion chips that we're gonna eat. Nothing fancy, but I did pick up a couple of different brews from around here, so we'll try this one with lunch. Might as well, right? And we've got a different one to go with dinner. This is called Hills and Holler Amber Lager. Ooh, that seems a little bright for you guys. How about that? A little bit better. Hills and Hollers Amber Lager from Bentonville Brewing Company. And we were kind of in Bentonville. Bentonville is, I believe that's where Walmart started. And there's like a Walmart museum that we were going to check out because it would have been neat, but it was closed. Closed for renovation, so we didn't get to check that out. But it is what it is. 5.2%, 24 IBU, and there is a little bit of writing on here, but I'm getting old and it's kind of dark in here. I can barely read that. All right. Handcrafted in Arkansas. We needed something to really encapsulate this region, the kind of beer that expresses the simple joy of clambering atop crags and through hollers, that calls forth the awesome fall foliage, springtime morale hunts, summer floats, and winter waiting. Whatever your adventure, this is the kind of beer you can relax with while appreciating the wonder of the place. This beer is rife with the notes of toffee and toasted oats, toasted oats and hazelnut. A malty prize for those in need of a respite from the bustle and to simply enjoy what is present, which is what we're doing. Got my feet's a little dirty from that waterfall, but it was all right. Do we have a glass? I can pour it into a glass. We got regular glasses in here? Yeah. I know you guys like the color test. A little bit darker. Ooh. Perfect amount of head. That's a full-bodied beer. It's tasty. All right. I'm not going to bore you with us eating the sandwich. Oh, there is a thing of mayo in there. Lucky you. But we're going to just eat ourselves some lunch. Probably actually go outside and eat because it's nice out right now. And
mustard, lucky you.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Cheers. All right, y'all. Well, I lost at Scrabble. Not surprising. I lost by 19 points. I think I've lost every game we've played on this trip, and I think we've played like 6 or 7 games, something like that. But the sun's going down. It actually has gone down just, well, there it is, probably right there. Just about to go down over the hill, over the mountain. So much different mountains than what I'm used to seeing. But we're going to take a walk down here. The park is still fairly busy, but it started to empty out. But we're going to take a walk down and check out this second bridge that walks across. It's just a little footpath bridge, and kind of show you the river down here before we get dinner going. I wanted to check it out. The missus is chilling back up at the cabin, so yeah. There's a little trail that goes right through here. It goes up to that sign that I read to you guys in the beginning, so people can go wander up through there, but I'm just walking down the road. All right, so we just made it down this road here, y'all, and there's the little bridge that I'm talking about. Maybe you can see it right over yonder, but they've got this fireplace thing here, and there's a plaque, so we got to check that out, of course. Oh, motorcycles. Man, I got to get my bike out when we get home. It's got the stereo on there. Boy, howdy. They're having a good time. All right. So here we are. And we've got a fireplace. I don't know if you can use this or not, but you can tell that at one point, hold on, house here, I can barely, like, I can't do it right. You can tell that there was flashing on this thing. All right, I got to read you guys a little bit of this, I think. So the Civilian Conservation Corps, which built the cabin that we're staying in, was the first of Franklin Roosevelt's National Recovery Organization. So during the Great Depression, this doesn't say it on here, maybe it does, but during the Great Depression, the government hired people to build stuff like this in order to keep them employed. And he established that just after his inauguration. They selected 250,000 unmarried men ages 18 to 25 and put them in a CCC camp so that they could do things like that, which is kind of wild. At Devil's Den, the first of 6 CCC companies was 797 from North Dakota. The men arrived on October 20th, 1933, setting up the first of 2 camps here. Company 797's primary job was to extend the road from West Fork to the park, which is one of the surrounding towns. Scattered amongst the beautiful buildings, trails, and roads still in use in the park today are some remnants of the camp buildings and examples of the work. Some, like the recreation hall chimney seen here, so this was from the rec hall, that's wild. And the foundation of the camp kitchen. I don't know where that would be, but there's a foundation out here. There's a building right there, and the waterfall is right there that we were at earlier. But it says, some of the foundation of the camp kitchen is readily visible. Others, like the Roman arch culvert across Highway Front 170 from Campground D, require a search. So there's plenty of other stuff out there. And we didn't see all of it. This park is huge. Yeah, it's wild. Where was the kitchen at? Maybe it had something to do with the stairs? I don't know. But it's a huge park and it's gorgeous. Like I have to come back down here when the trees are all green. It'll be really nice to see. But let's go check out this bridge. So you can see they've got all these picnic tables down around here. This was busy all day. I mean, there's still quite a bit of cars here, but there have been people down here all day long. And there's trails that go all through this place. There's also a bunch of mountain bike only trails. So if mountain biking is your thing, this is worth looking up, I guess. Got little like suspension. It's a little suspension bridge. Looks pretty sturdy for a suspension bridge. Oh, you can feel it moving. It's squeaky. But here we go. It's gorgeous, man. And there's where we were at earlier. I walked right over that thing. I don't see any fishes down there. All right, let's get out of here. Got some gooses down here, boy. It's probably about as close as they're gonna let me get to him. Alright, let's get headed back up to the cabin. So you can see cabin 18 is right there. And then I can barely see my truck. And there's another cabin right up in there. Oh, here come the park rangers. Look like you're not doing anything. He stopped me. I did not film that, but just talked to me for a little bit. I think this is the trail that goes back up. So the road is right there that I walk down. But yeah, we're gonna walk back up the trail, y'all. Not far up, just started right there. I'm gonna go that way. It does go that way also. They're marked. This trail is marked. But what's up with this, y'all? That was something. At some point, right? Huh. Maybe, just maybe that camp kitchen thing they were talking about was somewhere in this area? I don't know. Alright, y'all, so we didn't get anything fancy for dinner, but we do have some hot sauce to try.
Shocker.
Yeah, we're pretty lazy when it comes to this, but what's better than something that you could just throw in the oven and forget it? We're going to go back and sit outside and instead of spending a half an hour or an hour cooking.
And we can't cook outside.
And we can't cook outside, yeah, because there's a fire ban. So it's a Stouffer's. I like Stouffer's lasagna, and we've had plenty of Stouffer stuff. But we were at the grocery store here, and neither of us can remember ever seeing this in Nebraska or having this before. So yeah, cheesy chicken and broccoli pasta bake. Oven's preheated. The onion's preheated. And we're just going to toss this thing in there. I don't need to poke any holes in the top of it or anything, do I?
Just read the side on them.
We film on tray, do not bet. Center rack for 60 minutes, uncover for 20 minutes. So it's going to be over an hour to cook this. Which will be fine. The sun will probably be down then. By the time this is coming out, we'll get a fire going. It's on the grill. See if we can and get this thing going. As you can see, maybe there's a big chunk of wood in there. I grabbed a bunch of twigs from outside. But this bundle of wood also does have some kindling in it. This is from the state park and they make this, so that's pretty nice that they do that. We got some paper towels here. That should work.
I thought too, this paper.
Oh yeah, paper from the packaging. Yeah, let me use that.
There's a paper towel. I don't know what that's doing.
I've got this also. Try to get down here. Do this. I only got my little tripod in here. Hold on a second. There we go. That might be a little bit better for y'all. Turn this around so I can see what I'm doing on there. And I almost broke the camera. Sweet. Alright, good enough. We got all the things out here to start a fire, alright? Paper towels. This. Maybe we just start this out here. Use all our sticks and twigs that we brought in first. Whew. I think that's gonna go, probably. Let's hope. Save the rest of that just in case we need it later. I think that's gonna work out for us. Probably don't need any of these paper towels. Ooh. I think we'll just let that do its thing. This one was dirty, we'll just burn that. Save these for later. We need them. Alright, well, it's been 20 more minutes. We got the fire going, ish. The wood's really wet, so it's kind of died down a bit. But we got, I'm pulling the whole rack out. We got Grumpy Old Men going on the TV. We got Dish Network here, and dinner's ready. The missus is getting a salad going. We picked up a pre-made salad to do. So we'll give that a shot, but there we go. It smells really good, y'all. And what do I have for hot sauce? Ooh, we got a different beer we gotta try. We got some milk in there. And what do we got? I'm gonna try that. Freebird's Death Sauce. That might be a little rough. We've got this. And what else do we have? Maybe we'll do one of these. Fire roasted garlic and habanero, or this one's a truffle sauce, I believe. Black truffle. So that's 3. Oh no, that's 4. We'll try this on there, I think. We'll open a smaller one. See what this is like on top of this stuff. Give the missus all them good crusties.
Crusties? You're getting the bottom of it in the food.
It's alright.
Here, set it on. I moved your camera.
You moved my camera. Fail. This is the missus. She got all the good crusties off the top of there.
And more of the salad.
And a bit more of the salad, yeah. Fork.
Over there.
I'll do a taste test over here, y'all, and then go hang out with the missus. But yeah, like I said, we do have another beer down here too. I picked that up in Fayetteville. But we'll try this. So this was sent in Melinda's Black Truffle Hot Sauce. Probably not the greatest lighting for you guys, but hopefully there's not a... Oh, there's a seal tab, which is good to know. Oh, that smells really good. It smells like the truff sauce. I've had the truff sauce before. My brother-in-law sent that one to me. And that was really good. So we're going to give this a whirl on here. There you go. Why is that so blown out, camera? Dang old dang. Tell you what. For a bagged salad, or actually like a packaged salad, and some Stouffer's, that's a pretty good looking meal. How's it taste over there? What you think?
Very tasty.
Very tasty. It's probably going to be hot, not just... Yeah, it's steaming. I don't know if you guys can see that. I gotta give this a... Give this a good blow. Taste the sauce off of there. Definitely reminds me of the truff sauce. It's like a dark flavor. I guess this does say something. Set your mouth on flavor. Top shelf flavor, no jacket required. Rich and complex flavor from the perfect blend of Italian black truffles, cayenne peppers, and just a touch of fine Colombian honey. Thanks for sending this in. That's good. That was a good flavor. Have you tried both things?
Just a salad.
This is good. A little hot. Got a little salad and noodle action. Definitely satisfied with that. When you go do stuff like this, you don't have to get all crazy. The Stouffer's, it took a little while, but we had the oven. Might as well cook it that way. You know, I'd rather spend... That took 80 minutes. 80 minutes to cook. I'd rather spend 80 minutes hanging out with the missus than slaving over a stove or whatever like that. But we're gonna drink this. This is Easy Tiger Mexican style lager. If you can see that, y'all. It's from Lost 40 Brewing, which is independently brewed out here in Arkansas. Arkansas owned. See if it says anything else. 5.2%. Lost 40 Brewing is dedicated to crafting beer as a nuanced, intriguing, and sought after as the mystical 40 acres of land in Arkansas from which we derived our name. Best enjoyed cold with a lime. Well, we don't have a lime, but we'll give this a whirl. And that fire is basically out. Yeah, you can hear, I can hear the wood sizzling the water out from over here. So it's cool that they give it to you and it's hardwoods, but it's all wet. I'm just going to say that it probably hasn't been seasoned long enough. But that's tasty. That's good, y'all. Do we have our glass in here? Yes, we do. Alright, second beer with a glass. It looks about the same as the other one did. Honestly, almost the same color. Not the booth cup, but this one will do. Cheers, y'all. This is tasty. Alright. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the dinner with my wife over there. And continue watching Grumpy Old Men. And then Grumpier Old Men is on if you haven't seen that. Great flicks. Cheers, y'all.
Sera signori.
Arrivederci.
Yo ho there, Ma. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci, signorina.
Arrivederci, signorino.
Buonasera.
Well, good morning, y'all. It's like 6:30ish in the morning. The sun hasn't quite come up over the mountain behind me yet, but I sit outside here and enjoy our cup of coffee before we gotta take off this morning. Strong. We've got a... Oof, you guys can't see me. There we go. We got about a 7-hour drive today. So try to get out of here at a reasonable time, you know what I'm saying? But I would like to see the sun come up over yonder that way behind me, tell you what. But you can't complain about waking up to this. And you can hear the waterfall thing going over there. It's gorgeous out here. Alrighty, y'all. Well, I got a Dunkin' for the road, and we've got this thing all cleaned up. Truck started, warming up. And we're just going to go ahead and get out of here. Like I said, we got a bit of a drive this morning, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I had a blast getting out with my wife, spending a week on the road, just wandering around with her. So anyways, stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit.